Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning. Did you have a good energy for today's class? Yes, Miss. Because everyone is really good. Now we're going to learn something fun and meaningful. Okay. Before we start our lesson, let's take a moment for silent prayer. So everyone, take your time. Okay, thank you. Now it's time for check the attendance. So does anyone who doesn't appear today? Sandra is absent. Oh, Sandra is absent. And does anybody else? Desri absent. Desri, okay. Okay, because does anyone else? No. Okay, now let's continue our lesson. Today we are going to learn about figurative language in English song. Before we dive into the material, there is a objective learning that students must be able to achieve. Ada tujuan pembelajaran yang harus dicapai. Nah, itu siswa mampu mengidentifikasi minimal 3 jenis figurative language dalam lirik lagu secara tepat serta menjelaskan maknanya dalam konteks lagu secara lisan maupun tertulis. Okay, now I have a simple question for all of the students. Okay. The question is, have you ever heard someone say, I will die for you, or baby, I will die for you? Maybe your boyfriend, your crush, or someone else? No? It's cringe. It's cringe. I think it's not really cringe. Okay. Do they really mean to die for you, or do they really want to die for you in real life? No. It's weird, yeah? Yeah. Of course not. So, the sentence "I will die for you" is a figurative language expression. Now, we are going to learn about figurative language. So, does anyone know what is figurative language in a song? Majas. Okay. Something like that. Okay, now let me tell you. Figurative language in a song, it is a creative way of using words that is different from their literal meaning. It helps make the song more interesting, emotional, and powerful. Jadi, figurative language merupakan cara yang kreatif, cara yang menarik, di mana kita menggunakan kata yang berbeda dari makna aslinya. Nah, biasanya di Indonesia we call it majas, seperti yang kita bilang tadi, atau gaya bahasa. Nah, songwriter biasanya use figurative language to make song more interesting, lebih menarik, lebih strong, biar liriknya tuh lebih deep untuk didengar. Okay. Now, there is a common types of figurative language that we are going to explore. Okay, the first one we have, what is that? Similar. Okay, so similar it is a comparison using the word like or as. Jadi similar merupakan perbandingan yang menggunakan kata like atau as. Di Indonesia biasanya kita pakai kata seperti atau sebagai. Okay, for example nih, my love is like a red rose. Cintaku seperti mawar merah. Apakah benar-benar cintaku seperti mawar merah? No. Okay, jadi when someone say to you, my love is like a red rose, it means that their love is beautiful, it's gentle, it's strong like a red rose. Okay, now we have, what is that? Metaphor. Okay, metaphor is saying something is to describe something else. Jadi kita berbicara tentang kita mengumpamakan sesuatu untuk mendeskripsikan sesuatu. Okay, for example-nya nih, you are my sunshine. Apa sih artinya? Matahariku. Kalau someone say to you, kamu adalah matahariku, beneran kamu matahariku atau bagaimana? No. Okay, jadi when someone say to you, you are my sunshine, it means that we know that sunshine brings happiness. So when they say to you, you are my sunshine, it means that you bring happiness to them. Kamu bawa kebahagiaan, ketenangan. Okay? Move. We have personification. It is a giving human qualities to non-human things. Kita memberikan kita punya kemampuan manusia whisper, berbisik kepada
angin.
Jadi the wind whisper through the tree. Itu personification. Okay, now we move. We have hyperbole. It is an exaggerated statement used to make a point. Jadi itu merupakan pernyataan yang melebih-lebihkan untuk menyampaikan sesuatu. Kita kayak melebih-lebihkan sesuatu untuk menyatakan apa yang kita inginkan. Jadi, for example, di sini I have told you a million times. Desri or Meisha, I have told you a million times. Apakah Miss benar bilang ke Desri atau Meisha 1000 kali?
Tidak.
Jadi I have told you a million times. It means that I have told you a lot. I have told you banyak kali. Begitu, you got it? Got it. Okay, now look. We have last. It is irony. Irony is saying the opposite of what you mean, often humor or sarcasm. Jadi, irony merupakan kita menyatakan sesuatu yang berlawanan dengan apa yang ingin kita katakan. Biasanya berupa lelucon atau sarkas. Okay, for example, in English we have great weather we're having, padahal lagi storm. Biasanya di Kupang lagi badai atau tidak. Biasanya kalau lagi panas-panas begitu kita ngomong, ih cuaca begini le, aduh enak le, padahal lagi panas-panas. Itu namanya irony. Okay, now let's remember the 5 figurative languages that we have learned. The first one, we have simulation. Second,
metaphor,
personification, hyperbole, and last,
irony.
Now, does anyone have a question about the material?
No.
Okay, let's move. Okay, now we're move to the listening activity. Now, Miss bakalan play a short part of a song, and you guys try to guess the title of the song and try to guess the figurative language expression. Okay.
Hold it tight. I'll protect
Apa coba? Tadi kan sudah sempat lihat kan?
You'll be right.
Oke. Jadi sekarang terus kalian terus catch the figurative language.
you so strong.
Enjoy aja musiknya.
I'll hold to keep you safe and warm. This one's means can't be broken. I will be here. Don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Yes, you'll be in my heart.
Jadi we have already listened to the music. Now we will play a little game. Name is lyric match up game. So, Miss pertama Miss bakalan bagi kalian divided into the groups dulu, 3 until 5. Oh, Miss rasa ini sudah cukup. Ini sekelompok, and then your first group and second group, okay?
Yes,
Now
please.
Miss group, okay? Okay, now you already have a piece of lyric and language card, figurative language card. Jadi ini the piece of lyricnya, lihat sini teman-teman. Ini piece of lyric and then this the figurative language card. Now your job or your mission is to match them correctly. Jadi tugas kalian adalah mencocokkan piece of lyric ini dengan majas yang tepat. Okay, after that, record your result on LKPD. Jadi tugas kalian adalah tulis jawaban kalian pada LKPD dan give the reason. Okay? This will give you a few minutes. So now, time to work. Just try to give your best answer because we learn, you try new things. Okay? try to give your best answer, everyone. I will not judge you, okay? We learn, we try together. If you have any question, just raise your hand and I will. Okay, the time is up. Okay, now because the time is up, let's check group one. Because the time is up, let's check your answer. Okay, now group one. Now we will make a little mini presentation. Okay, the group one. What is the figurative language type of the sentence? You'll be in my heart always.
You will in my heart. Our figurative language is metaphor.
Oh, does group two agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, because your group is agree with their answer. Now give your reason why. You can say in Indonesia or in English. It's up to you.
Itu kayak menyiratkan suatu kiasan.
Oh, kiasan. Oke. Jadi Miss bakalan kasih. Jadi you'll be in my heart always. Kita mengumpamakan kalau Meisha ini ada di hati saya. Benar kayak akan selalu diingat. Saya artinya I love Meisha. Gitu. You got it?
Got it.
Okay, it's time to collect your LKPD. Okay, sini. Okay, two. Okay. Now. Everyone is give their best answer. You did a good job in teamwork. Now we have homework. As your homework, choose one of your favorite sound and analyze the figurative language and include the meaning. Jadi tulisannya adalah pilih satu lagu favorit kalian, lagu yang paling kalian suka, terus analisa figurative language-nya dan masukkan maknanya. Mengerti?
Mengerti.
Okay. Everyone, you were fantastic today. Everyone really did their best. Now, let's take a moment for a little reflect for today's lesson. Okay, I have two questions. The first question, what's the new thing that you have learned today? Apa sih hal baru yang kalian belajar hari ini? Just raise your hand. Oh, Velia.
First of all, we know the definition of figurative language. Figurative language, something that we use in our daily life, like similar, hyperbole, and etc. And we know also the types of figurative language that we use.
Okay, does anyone else?
I have the same answer as Velia, and I can tambahkan sedikit ya. Kami bisa memberikan the difference between the types of, and we can be like memberikan contoh example.
Okay. Now, the second question. What's the part that think you enjoyed the most in today's lesson? Okay, Yasi.
Some of us may think that it's a game section, but I love your explaining because I gain a lot of insights more, and it's easy to understand, and I've got a lot of things to say.
Okay, thank you so much. Anyone give their answer too? No? Okay, thank you so much everyone. So you will learn new things about figurative language we always hear in our daily life in music, and then you enjoy how I explain. Thank you so much, and you enjoy the listening section, the teamwork. Okay, because today's lesson, the time is almost up. It's time to say goodbye to you, and you all was amazing, really